Hi guys, Aceface here with my next update on the Help for Heroes Salamander project, and particularly my Rhino that I'm donating to the project that I've been working on. First of all, apologies that I've not had an update recently over the last sort of week and a half. I actually did do some updates but lost the footage, unfortunately. Sorry guys. But I'm pretty much coming to the end of it now. There is some other bits and pieces I need to do, and I'll talk you through them in a second. But first of all, before I kind of go into details of what I've done, what I really wanted to say was the raffle is actually open now. So as soon as you finish this video, I would recommend that you jump straight on the link below and go straight to the site. Tickets are $1.50 each, that's UK pounds. Get as many as you like and get an opportunity to get this fantastic army, and some of the stuff that's gone into it is amazing and phenomenal, and it just keeps coming as well. So I really do recommend that you get on there as quick as you possibly can and get yourself a ticket. It'll be running for a while, but just don't hesitate, get yourself a ticket now. Just very exciting project. So all the links and details will be below, and definitely get involved in that as soon as you can. Right, okay, so let's just have a little look. And as I said, this isn't quite finished. I will plan to do one more update after this, just to kind of see it in its end glory, but most of the detail now is done. There's a few bits and pieces I'm not 100% happy with, but you should get an idea of how it's coming along. So if we take a little look at it, hopefully you can get an idea of where we are with it. So as the project itself, we decided pretty much as a group that we weren't going for a heavily weathered look to the army, so I've kept the battle damage and weathering fairly minimal. There is a little bit of kind of dusting just above the tracks that you might be able to just see on this, hopefully you can. And then we've got again sort of the smoking around the kind of I don't know what they're called, the sort of stacks up the side, and I've put sort of I don't know whether you can see it, but there's sort of some rusting sort of corrosion type effect on there as well. So we've got that in there. And then on the actual smoke launchers, I've gone for sort of a technique that I've just kind of been trying recently, which is kind of almost, if you sort of have a look at sort of very heated up metals, particularly gold metals and bronzes, you get kind of this almost kind of rainbowing effect, which I don't know whether you can see it very well from here. I think it actually looks better when you see the model. But I've gone for that kind of effect on those, which looks pretty cool. And so that's kind of the weathering effects on it. We've got a really subtle object source lighting on the lights, as you should be able to detect from there. And then, as I said, you've got the gradient of the shading going up. Then on top of that, I've done some very subtle edge highlighting, which again you might not be able to see, but you probably be able to see it just down the stack there and on certain areas of the tank. I've not gone over the top on it, just because the kind of the style that I've used with the airbrushing, it doesn't necessarily really suit a very kind of vivid edge highlight, but I've still done a bit because, again, trying to make sure that it fits in with the project as such. Got some decals on the side. One of the things I'm not happy about is you can just about make out still kind of the residue around them, so I have already kind of matte varnished this, but I'm going to kind of get rid of that won't be a problem. And you can see the one on the other side, so that's kind of there. The tracks again, there's a little subtle browning on there just to kind of give it a dust effect. One of the things I still need to work on is, if you can see in these stacks, just to go with kind of the smoke bedding around the side. You can still see the green here, so I need to go into these gaps and just make sure that that kind of looks right, because at the moment it's not quite. It looks good from there, but actually from there you should still see the smoke in the actual grooves. But apart from that, I'm relatively happy with where we are with it. I think it's really good. I'd be very happy with it as a Rhino in my army. It's a lot longer time spent on this than I would normally, just because I have so much respect for the project. But that's pretty much it for this update. As I said, if you haven't already, definitely check out all the guys that are putting a lot of work and effort into getting some fantastic models into this army, and also just get on board and get yourself a ticket, get a chance to win this amazing prize, and all the money goes to a fantastic cause. So thanks again for watching, guys. We're back with a new video soon. Thank you to all my subscribers, and everybody that's liked and commented on my videos recently. We're just coming up to the 200 subs mark, which I'm really proud of. Never thought I would be up to that amount already, so thanks very much for all your support, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye bye.